Hey guys, welcome to this Let's Play of Our Darker Purpose. My name is Zen. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who have been sticking around my channel for a while, you know that we played, Green 1990 and I played Our Darker Purpose on Green vs Zen. Now, that was the early access beta version of Our Darker Purpose. This is the Steam release, and you should see the game on Steam very soon. I plan to release this video on the day before it comes out on Steam, so if you're watching it right as it comes out, the video comes out, then you will see the game on Steam tomorrow. If not, the game might even be in the store, the Steam store, by the time you get around to watching this video. Anyway, game is like The Binding of Isaac, but set in a kind of a spooky orphanage. It features a permanent progression system over there by collecting those little class credits, they call them, and you can use them to learn to get permanent boost that lasts through all your playthroughs. So again, this is a roguelike game, much like Binding of Isaac. When you die, you lose most of the perks that are given to you or that you find in the course of your gameplay. But if you unlock some of these perks, which maybe I'll unlock this one right now as an example, and I gave 15 credits and 1 period to learn being able to gain up to 20% extra crit chance near one enemy, or 1 period to equip, not 1 period to learn. I used 15 credits to learn that, and you earn the credits, of course, by beating stages in the game. Now, the other thing you can do in this screen is that you can go to the counselor, who is quite dead, but apparently still able to give you advice. I donated 50 credits in total to the counselor, and I got the ability to take 1 more juice box with me, and all of that will be explained as we get into the game here. Now, this is the main hub of the game, I guess you could say. The stage select. As you can see, the orphanage is a very intimidating tower of rooms, and you're supposed to make your way up it. You start off at the bottom, and the story, there's a little bit of story here. You can pause the video right now if you want to read it, but the summary of it is that your teacher, Mr. L, had 3 students that he trusted: Regan, Goneril, and Cordy. And Cordy was really shy that nobody ever heard her say a word. Mr. L was summoned to see the administrators and never came back. The other 2 classmates, Goneril and Regan, attacked all the quiet students, including Cordy. And then after that, they took over the school. But Cordy was actually still alive, and she learned how to speak. So let's get right into the game. Very much like The Binding of Isaac, twin stick shooter. WASD to control movement, and the arrow keys to control the way you fire. There are some additions to the game that are not in The Binding of Isaac. For example, you can dodge roll using spacebar, which is actually really important. Press Q to use your juice boxes, which give you a certain amount of health depending on what perks that you found or items that you picked up. And R to lay down chalk dust, and chalk dust gives you a very brief area in which you can hide from projectiles like the ones that are being fired to me. Now, these are all ostensibly classmates of yours that have decided to take over the school, so that's the conceit of the game here. Notice that the rooms of the game are a lot larger than in The Binding of Isaac, so because of that, range becomes very important. Dodging, of course, is extremely important. You do get experience every time you defeat an enemy, and after a certain amount of experience each time you level up, and you get to read a book. You get a choice of 2 books to read, and they'll give you certain perks depending on which one you choose. Of course, all of that is randomly generated. The stages are all randomly generated, just like most roguelikes or roguelites. That red thing chasing me over there is a champion, and I will get extra experience for defeating it, as well as an item, most likely. Okay, there you go, we get the item. This item is called the Ashes Compass, and that makes it so that I can bounce shots off of walls. So let's get in here. Oh god, this room is very, very annoying. These are all, you cannot actually defeat, you cannot actually defeat those things, by the way. These are environmental hazards, so I took a hell of a lot of damage trying to get to this chest. Let's go ahead and open it. It better be worth it. A rose. I've never seen this item before. Gain Thorns effect. So what? So basically, like, I have no time to read that thing. Enemies take damage upon contact. I should say that even though I've played maybe about 1 or 2 hours of this game, we fought the boss. I walked into the wrong room. I haven't seen all of the items in this game, so this game is in that stage for me in which I'm just discovering what certain things do. I am taking way too much damage to the boss. That magical stage in the life of a roguelike in which you're starting to discover what each item does. And I don't normally take this much damage to this guy, by the way. You're going to see a little bit of a spoiler here in Green vs Zen that I beat the boss without taking any damage at all, and I know this because the game gave me an achievement for it, or at least acknowledge that in some way. But anyway, I am playing rather poorly right now, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it's not fine. You certainly don't want to play extremely poorly. I sounded like an old woman there. But for the purposes of this video, video, it might be good to try to keep things a little bit shorter. Unlike the Binding of Isaac, in which you can generally expect to finish a game, well, I mean, you can generally expect to finish a game of the Binding of Isaac in about an hour. Although if you're Biznap, it could be 2 hours. This game seems to maybe go on longer than that, I think. And I haven't actually made it past the 4th level because this game is hard. Now, one of the reasons this game is hard, of course... Oh, I could do that, huh? One of the reasons this game is hard, of course, is that the game really is tuned towards having permanent upgrades, I imagine. So, as you keep going here, you'll be able to earn credits and then get permanent boosts that will help you in future playthroughs. But for right now, the game is quite difficult. And this isn't even the most difficult room at all, believe me. If I get far enough this time around, you'll see some things that will really annoy the hell out of me. So that's that. Let's go over to this side over there and find out what we have. So these guys again. I'm taking all the dumb damage in this run. Goodness me. Okay, well. Juice box. Okay, fantastic. Let's pick that up and look in here. For those electric traps are going to come at me, bro. Let's not have that happen to me. Juice box. I like that. Let's see. Roll past you. Roll past the traps. I didn't quite get past that in time. Okay, not very many safe spots in this room, unfortunately. I did level up there, though. You can have minus 25 life right now and take 15 tokens, or you could pick the plus 25 life and restore 2% health whenever you pick up a Edgewood Meritorious token, which is the currency of the game. As it so happens, there are a bunch of those over there. So let's go grab some. There we go. We also have a juice box that we want to get for certain. Food and juice boxes. Let's eat it and just stand here. Oh, I ate a juice box by accident. That's not good. Well. That's real silly of me, but can't be helped. Let's have a look in here. We've got only 2 tokens, so we cannot buy anything. We could get a petting fish that will create bubbles. I've been told by Green 9090 that's really powerful. And plus 25% attack speed, slightly alters shot angle. That's actually quite good as well, because it makes it so that you attack faster and then you have more DPS, of course. So we're done with the first level. Let's not walk into those electric traps. I actually did quite poorly on this level. As you see, I got a D. The game will grade you. I'm not exactly sure what the criteria is for grading. And I also got one of these. It's there's the credits which I used to buy a skill earlier. So now I can choose between going to this floor, or this room, or this room. And they have different characteristics depending on where you go to. Right? So for example, if you look here, Brock's classroom bright. The floor is particularly well lit. Well, it will be easier for you to see who's about to eat you. This floor lacks authority figures, which I kind of think means that there are no champions, which I don't like. I like fighting champions because they drop items. And I want a bright classroom area because the classroom area is more, is easier than the cafeteria area. Well, except when you see nonsense like this. Holy shit, I hate that room so much. Okay, well. Okay, we have to get past that room again because this is a dead end, so that's fantastic. Right, let's destroy these guys. Thank you. And one more time for this guy. When an enemy is near me, I'll get a 20% boost to my crit chance, right? Well, may not help me my absolute crit. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I really have to not panic on those vote traps, I think. But it's so difficult when there's so much other things flying at me at the same time. Those chalk balls coming from the sides of the room, that's to say. Okay, let's destroy those spiders. And see if we can destroy that trash can as well. I'm really hoping for more juice boxes. Juice boxes, I mean, they are the lifeblood of this game. And I tend to find that if you find items that can modify the juice boxes that you get, either making them making them restore more health to you, or even give you permanent health up. Those are actually really great items. There's the boss room. Kind of don't want to fight the boss right now. There are some conversations by either very well hidden or invisible classmates. You can stick around to listen to those if you want, but I'm not going to. Okay, we need to destroy Ice Queen over there. I don't often see these many class chalkboards with the that shoot fireballs or chalkballs at me. This doesn't happen that often, and it's very annoying that's happening to me now. Oh no! Tiny spiders! That means there's a champion in here. There's the champion. The champion shoots tiny spiders around because just to annoy me, I guess. Ah! Hate you, game, sometimes. But we can get rid of that champion real quick soon, and hopefully get an item that can help us. Ah, the bubbles! The bubbles! The bubbles are supposed to be real powerful, and as you can see, they stick around, they do damage, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I don't like that I'm being backed into the corner here by ice spikes, but having bubbles just stick around and do damage is, again, fantastic. Let's go ahead and try to get Ice Queen over there. There we go. Took a hell of a lot of damage from that. I like bubbles. I'm going to strive to get them whenever I can. Okay, get a little bit of coinage there. Let's roll back up here and see if there's anything worth looking at up here. Hey, a juice box. Fantastic. Lots and lots of vote traps, just in general. Which, it's not that good. Not that good. Unless you're the kind of person who likes being electrified, then you have bigger problems than I do, certainly. Let's go ahead and see if we can get up there and grab that juice box. Now, I don't know if there's anything up here to see. No, apparently not. That's fine. Let's get the hell out of here now. And navigate our way past the vote traps and the chalk balls. This is a little bit easier here because there's more space to maneuver. Alright. And we could go fight the boss. Or we could peek down here to see what we get. It's just a bunch of these guys. Any more champions? Or I guess the game calls them leaders. I'm not completely sure. These bubbles are so good. Oh god. Green was right. Alright, well. Let's have that. Let's have the bubbles just rack the hell out of these desks. I don't know what that is. That a pig that's being eaten or a rat? Ah, who the hell knows? Okay, there we go. Let's have a look in here for. Hey, the shop. Is there anything I can buy? Let's find out real quick. With only 3 coins, no, I would buy a vexing vial if I could, because that increases the amount of life that each juice box will give you. So you're basically mixing your juice with chemicals because that's the thing to do, right? This room doesn't seem to have any enemies in it. Is there any? Oh, there's a treasure chest there. I need that. Let's get in there. And teddy bear. Max resist, but takes 150 damage and then it gets destroyed and just took 3 damage there for no good reason. So it will boost up my resist all the way, but it will be destroyed after 150 damage. Let's fight the boss. Oh, it's these guys, huh? Okay. So this is a boss that manifests itself as chalk dust. And every once in a while he will jump right out of the chalk dust at you, and that's the only time you can hit him, I believe. Oh my god. Okay, there he is. I'll hit her as it turns out. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay, some harmless markings. It's called, yeah, right. I'm taking way too much damage here. I'm being too aggressive. I need to back off a little bit and just let my bubbles do the work. I mean, go figure, huh? Water and suds destroys chalk. Ugh! Okay, oh no! Oh, I really can't stand this. Well, we'll be done with this room shortly. Except, of course, when I allow myself to get sandwiched into a baguette. I'm mixing my metaphors here. Getting trapped by a whole bunch of by chalk dust is what I'm trying to say. What I was trying to say. Ah, damn. Let's use the bubbles. There we go. Chalk dust is dead. I think we're all set with this floor, so let's move on to the next floor, or move on up. Got D rating for that. I can choose between a place that has lots of juice boxes. They're exactly the same. The Clegane kitchens of the stage. Let's go this way. I want to go up into the smaller tower and see what there is to see. If I can go up into the smaller tower, I don't necessarily know that. Let's see. Looking here for a juice box. All right. So we have a kitchen style area. I guess this level of the orphanage or the school is always going to be full of kitchens, which means that there's going to be lots of those furnaces in the middle of the room that toss fire at you, which I do not appreciate. No sir, not one bit. Destroy that slime over there. Drink a juice box and we'll go. I rolled into the furnace. That's dumb. Okay. Okay, let's get the hell away from these guys. They're getting faster. Oh, again, I rolled and got stuck into the furniture, which is not good. Oh, I walked into the boss room right away. That's real smart, isn't it? Okay, well. Unfortunately, I tend to do that every once in a while, but this boss is okay. He gets really annoying, especially once he spawns his double and they're even more knives, but having bubbles again has been real great for me. Let's see if we can get over here. The thing about this boss is that you really don't want to be in the center of the room if you can help it at all. Of course, that's easier said than done sometimes. Especially, there we go, let's get the hell out of here. Again, let the bubbles do the work here. Bubbles are really OP, I think. Okay, Green 1990 is absolutely correct there. By the way, Green 1990, fan of the channel, for those of you who do not know. He's got excellent content, you should definitely check him out. We do weekly videos, so you are probably very familiar with his channel by now. Oh good, the bubbles are, for the first time, well maybe not for the first time, we'll see if that's the case now. If, oh god, that one's about to reach it. Okay, those slimes, by the way, the reason I'm destroying those slimes is because once they reach the cauldron in which the boss is hiding in, they will heal themselves, which is obviously not good. Okay, so now the double has shown up, which makes dodging those knives much more difficult, of course, because there are two of those guys shooting at me. But what I'm going to do is that, what I'm going to do, since I know that that at least two of them, they're going to show up at the sides of the screen, I'm just going to wail away at one of them until they die. Until one of them dies at least. I'd rather not be caught in the center. And the reason I don't want to be caught in the center, by the way, is that the knives rebound off the walls and they also rebound off of the cauldrons. So obviously the inside of the cauldrons is a much more narrow area than, well maybe not much more, but it's a more narrow area than outside in the corners. But so far so good. Well, I say that, I got stabbed by a bunch of knives. God, this boss can be a pain in the nuts. Alright, so let's have you appear there. Okay. Very much focused right now on avoiding the knives. This boss battle also takes a very long time to finish, which is another problem. Let's drink a juice box right now. Crap. That second helping guy needs to die real quick. There we go. So we've killed him. Now what we got to do is we got to look for the boss man here. Okay. Alright. Again, the bubbles are doing a lot of damage for me. Where are you going to show up now, boss man? Up there. Okay. So I am in the center again. I should be fine, especially now that the second boss has disappeared. Oh, okay. Where are you going? Oh, you're going up there. Okay. So we should destroy this one first. The bubbles will take care of all the rest of them. And now, see if I can get some bubblage going your way. There we go. I don't think I let him heal at all, actually, in this fight, which is very good. The last couple of times I fought him, he actually did get the opportunity to heal. When the slimes touch him, he heals himself, basically. Okay, we are done with this level, but I don't want to move on just yet. I want to see if I can find more items somewhere, because the next level is going to be real difficult. I've never been past the 4th level of the game, so the next one will be the 4th level. Oh, I hate these people so much, because they throw chairs, and the chairs are not super difficult to dodge. The only problem is that because I am stupid, I tend to walk back into the shockwaves those chairs give out. So I guess what I really need to do is just be extra careful not to let that happen. And again, the bubbles are super helpful. Okay, let's see if I can try to focus all my fire on that one over there. 15 damage on them. Oh, okay, there we go. Very good. I haven't gotten hit by a chair or the shockwave at all in this room, which is unusual to say the least for me. And we have, oh god, this person is extremely dangerous, because every once in a while they will use a shockwave to draw you closer to them, and if you happen to be too close to them, you hit them. It's especially dangerous when coupled with that the enemies that like to chase you, because then you just end up running headlong into them. Oh shit. This guy, if you ask me, can be more damaging than the boss itself, because he just drew me into the spikes, as you can see, although I'm doing a really good job of being drawn into the spikes myself. which is not good. Die! Ooh, I've never seen that item before. Let's go ahead and have a look at it once we have cleared this room of danger. Get rid of that goopy thing. Come on, just die. Let me wash you clean there. Okay, great. Let's go ahead, pick that up. Max crit chance, destroyed after taking 150 damage. Ah, okay. So another one of those not really all that permanent items. That's fine. I'll take it for now. Try my very best not to take too much damage, although of course that's hard to say. Ah, I want that coin. We'll come back for it. Don't like this room! I mean, I can kill the enemies real fast. It's just that I was really stupid and I allowed myself to get hit by one of those false rings of damage that come out of that. There are more coins up there. I kind of want that coin. Let's take that. Because again, the coins will heal me, so I need to do a better job of looking out for those coins as well. Let's keep going off this way and see what we can see. So look down this way and maybe there are more coins. Maybe there's a shop. Maybe there's this person instead. Okay, but I have max crit chance, so I can take real good care of those. Take care of those people real fast. I think that's a coin. Now, if I can get items that increase my max HP, oh, okay, I leveled up. Plus 5 damage. Juice boxes permanently increase damage by 2. Yes, please. Oh, that's so good. I want that. The other one's plus 10% attack speed, but deal 30% more damage when below 20% life. No, I want the opportunity to get more damage. That is so good. This is exactly what I mean by juice boxes modifying the thing, or being able to modify juice boxes so that they do things for you. That is a perfect example. Permanent damage up whenever you use a juice box. Yes and yes. Have a look here. We have 8 coins. We could buy a juice box. We could buy a disquieting drought. And what that does is that it heals more HP every time you take a juice box. You could plus 1 chalk. Your chalk clouds now fire arrows. That's okay. So at this point I have a choice between a juice box or a drought. Normally I would pick the drought because I want my juice boxes to heal me 5 more HP every time. But this time around I'm going to pick a juice box because every time I use a juice box now it increases my damage. Well, it should. Let's find out what my damage is. 87 to 91. So let's buy a juice box. And just to try it, let's try it and see what happens. 89 to 93. So it does increase my damage by a little bit each time, which is exactly what I want. I want even a little bit more damage each time will stack eventually. So that's definitely something that is real interesting to me. Let's see if I can not get trapped in the corner by these fellas. Luckily for me, there's not that much in terms of environmental hazards in here. It's just those spikes or those ice things in the middle of the room over there. Okay, great. So let's try our best to take care of that fella. The juice boxes over there will, or I should say the bubbles, to make quick work of him. Take 2 more coins for a little bit more healing. And the ability to buy another juice box maybe? Yeah. Let's go ahead and buy another juice box. I have 3 out of 4, so I can definitely have more on my hands. Let's do that. Oh, I used the juice box by accident. That's not good. I do that every once in a while because I have butterfingers, or I have finger problems. So no, I don't really have finger problems. It's just that the problem with me is that I am still too used to the Binding of Isaac. That in the Binding of Isaac you don't use, at least I don't use F at all. So I tend to get things mixed up. We don't get to go into that little tower. We get to go into the Wound Ward Fortress, which is typically where I die. Because honestly speaking, this place tends to be real difficult. Okay, this not... I'm getting backed into the corner here. Let's try to get a little bit closer. Try to angle some of my shots in there. The issue here is that there were 3 of them. And it made it real hard not to get damaged by those chairs. Oh, god damn it. Those people, I swear. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, now. Destroy the hell out of that thing. Take a little bit of healing. And let's get in here for Chalk Dust guy. Easily done. There's a champion Chalk Dust guy over there. Extremely dangerous because the clouds make me reverse my directions. Really bad. It's even worse in a room full of multiple enemies. Thank god this isn't a room full of hazards or multiple enemies, but when I get my directions reversed, I tend to get real confused, and do and just completely die. This has been the reason I've died the last 2 runs, by the way, is basically because of that, because of this. I hate you. My shots are reversed too. Alright, let's just walk around slowly. Oh my god, took way too much damage there. Alright, die. Oh god. Okay, well, let's just leave. Well, there's an item to pick up. Let's go pick it up. What's that? Reduces all damage by 75% when under 20% life. Pretty good, I guess. I want to fight the boss now because this floor is real dangerous, if you ask me. And I've got 3 juice boxes and my chalk dust too. I just want to fight the boss and be done with it. And I've never fought this boss before, so this will be really interesting. Oh god. Where is the enemy? Ah! What the? Oh! The fortress is the enemy. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, so then in that case, simply having bubbles will help a lot in this particular fight, I think. Oh god, where do you come from? Get out! Okay, alright. There's so much stuff going on here. Let's use my chalk dust now and stand here and just have my chalk dust take shots for me, because that's what it does. It makes it so that the shots that come towards me don't actually hurt me for a little while anyway. Okay, so that thing's oh, you can defeat the parts of it. I see. But god, I remember, I'm just stuck in the corner right now. Okay, let's see if we can get out. Oh, what is that? What is that? What? Oh, it's one of the classmates. Okay, I got you. Okay, oh my god, I am getting destroyed here. Holy jeez. Okay, I'm going to lose my critical hit advantage soon if I don't do something. There we go, much better. Okay, alright, so let's see if we can destroy some of these things over here. Or destroy Goneril himself, or herself. I don't know which is which here. I think Goneril's a girl. I think from the story. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh no! This is not an easy fight at all. Oh my god. Okay, calm down. Alright, calm down, Zen. If you stay in the top here, if you stay in the top, you should be better off by only 1 HP. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well, that was the first time I ever fought that boss, so hopefully for the next time I will do better. That was really interesting though. Anyway guys, that is the end of this first episode of Our Darker Purpose. Now, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be doing every single gameplay, every single play session I have of Our Darker Purpose, simply because I don't have a whole lot of time and limited slots to upload on my channel. But if you guys are interested in seeing more of this, I am definitely happy to oblige. Let's have a look before we leave you today and see if there's anything I can get with my 19 tokens. It doesn't seem like I unlocked anything at the moment, so that's fine. We will probably come back at some point and unlock some of these other lessons as well. I think that's really all I want to talk about this time around, or all I want to show, or I have to show. So once again folks, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.